sure. Would it be okay if you never have to go to work again? I think for a lot of people, yeah, of course, right? So how much money would it take just to cover your basic bills, all right? So that you never have to show up to work again. Have you ever thought about the minimum that you needed? Well, so there's a lot of people here, a lot of people who are looking to stay healthier and fitter and stronger, right, and healthier. So this company, Nu Skin, does just that. That's our goal. That's what we do. We help people stay healthier, fitter. Um, so now, if you never have to, want to work again, the idea is all you need to do is to find 100 people um, and introduce them some anti-aging solutions that we provide. Okay, but I know what you're thinking, because you're thinking, well, I don't know 100 people. Well, that's okay, because you can learn, right? I mean, we learn how to use a phone, we learn how to drive a car. So I'm sure you can learn a system how you can find 100 people who want to stay healthier, younger, and fitter. So what is easier for you when you think about it a little bit? Is it easier to work 9 to 5 all the way until you're 60? Or to learn a system that can help you find 100 people and then be able to never have to work again? So that really is the gist of what we're talking about today. And the reason I want to share this with you is because I wanted you to kind of have the right kind of mindset as to what this is about and what to expect coming in. So let me just go on and just share this slide. So this is again this is a series of a few events that we call a whole new world because of what's happening right now in the world. And we had Tan Jinwen last week, and we have Shani Shan this week. So a little bit about myself as I share a bit about some information to give to you, a bit about myself and a bit about what this business is, before I bring in the special guest and hear her story and hear her experiences. I'm just like most of you. We all have a dream, and I think when we're young, we're all, given this dream of, study hard, work hard, and have a family. I think, how many of you have that dream? And then to retire at age 60, and then, and that's about it. You study hard, work hard, and then you that's it. And that was really my dream as well. And so while I was, me and my wife were engineers, we were working in Motorola, and life was like that, was pretty good. That's what we do. I think most people would, would be, to a lot of people, that would be very good, but I think it's not because we want more. I think as you get older in life, you start to realize there are some things that become more and more important. Like, for example, like the middle person here, which is our daughter. And that we can all make money, but as we start to realize, we can make a lot of time. So I was thinking of a way to get Casey to be a full-time marketer, right? And that was my first goal, looking for a platform to do that. And 18 years ago, I was very, very blessed, and our sister-in-law, Casey's sister, introduced us to this business. Of course, at that time, we're so focused in making batteries and doing this kind of work that we never really thought about it. But when going to the presentation, understanding the business model, and what gave me was a sense that this company was very different than most. And later, I'll give you more information to let you have the bigger picture of what this business is about. But we went ahead and decided to do this. But I think it sounds very easy as a decision to make, but the process of making that decision, it progressively, as you work progressively, it makes you think about what is important in life. I'll just give you an example. So when you wake up in the morning, do you feel like full of energy, and you feel like you can do anything, right? You're so pumped up, and you're fresh, just like a fresh orange here, isn't it? And you go to work, and then you write reports, you meet people, you have meetings, and you do all those kind of things. And then at 5 o'clock, you say, oh my God, it's 5 o'clock, and you rush back. And when you go back, you look like this when you go back to your family. So uh, so the question is, when we go to work, we give our family the best of us. And then when we come home to our family, I feel like I'm giving them the leftovers of me. And we're so tired and we don't have time. We come back late and then the kids are asleep and then we go to sleep and then we do this all over again every day. And I think for a lot of people, our lives revolves around a fresh orange and the za and the leftovers, over and over for until we're 60. So I don't know about you, but I started to figure out that I don't want to do this. I don't want to give a company the best of me, and then when I come home, I give my family what's left over of me. And the question is, how can I be an orange for my family, a juicy orange for my family? Because if I continue to work, I probably will. I don't see light at the end of the tunnel. I don't see a way out. It will always be like this all the time. And that was one of the reasons that drove me to say, I want to do something different. I want to change my life. I want to find a way how I can earn an income, but yet I can still be at home. And the answer came with this business platform. And I'm very, very blessed, and grateful that I was introduced many, many years ago, even though I didn't like it, even though I didn't want it. But nonetheless, I went and I discovered, that I could be a fresh orange for my family all the time, every day. And do you want to be a fresh orange? If you do right there, I want to be a fresh orange, for my family. I think all of us do. So with that, we did it despite the many challenges, despite the what this business is about. But we learned, we enjoyed it thoroughly, and we were. And my first goal to free my wife, I was able to achieve that within a year and a half. She made about $8,000, which was the same as her as a senior chemical engineer. So she retired from employment. I paid a little bit more, so continue part-time for 2.5 years. And I also threw my letter. At that time, my income from Nu Skin was the same as my income from Motorola. So, Motorola, after 13 years, Nu Skin, part-time, 4.5 years. So can you imagine you can squeeze 13 years into 4.5 years part-time with and most of you can do this even faster now, because that was 18 years ago when there was no Facebook, there was no WhatsApp, there was no Zoom at all. Now we can do all this from the comfort of your own home. So very, very powerful. So again, a lot of people may have money. So a lot of people doing Nu Skin, I have money. But you realize we all have expiry dates. So we want more and more time. I think as the world gets faster and faster, we wish it could slow down. And this MCO gives a lot of people opportunity to think a bit about life and what's important, family. So this time allows me to spend with my kids and allows me to spend with my parents, which is also one of my most important goals as well. Because when I started, my father was only 70, my parents around that age. And I'm asking myself, when will I ever spend time with them if I continue to work and travel and all that kind of stuff? And that's one of my reasons is to do Nu Skin, was to create more time to spend it with the people that I love. Again, being the fresh orange. I think we are definitely in uncertain times now because, so many things are happening. And, and this COVID-19 thing has really, really shook the world. A lot of layoffs, a lot of market crashes, and really changed our life. We're no longer normal. It is normal. And then, of course, we have, all these news that's coming in that is affecting our economy as well. So a lot of people are looking for, something, and maybe even if you have something that is good, that's going on, that's great. A lot of people are looking at, I can weather this storm, is good. But the question is, how about the next storm and the next storm and the next storm? Can I weather those? So here you are, you have an option today that can weather all sorts of storms in our lives, right? And some people will probably just sit down and just, wish the government give me more money, or hopefully pray that the company doesn't fire me or slash my pay, all those kind of things. And some people would say, okay, given the situation, what can I do? Is there something that I can take advantage of, or I can use this to build a business? So I think for some of you, you're here today, and that's why you're here today, is to build this into a business opportunity. Okay, so next. So a bit about the company. The company is we're in 55 countries. We are $2.5 billion in revenue. We had an amazing Q1 recently in 2020. We're a New York Stock Exchange listed, which is, at that 18 years ago, I was very, very surprised by that. I said, oh my God, a direct selling company that is New York listed? Wow. We're 35 years. That means we've gone through several recessions and several crises, and we're still very, very strong. A couple of months ago, our stock price increased by as much as 35%, right? And Forbes.com magazine, voted as 100 most trustworthy companies. So that's the type of quality that we're talking about, the type of professionalism we have. A bit about the things that we do. Now, this is my good friend Richard. He's a businessman, and this is him 6 months later. Yes, this is the same guy. Okay. Maybe it's a camera angle, maybe it's a lighting that his color changed so much, but without a doubt, this guy transformed using our products, specifically Qiao 90, reset his genes. He's a father of 2, and the reason he wanted to do this was to be healthy for his family, because he knows that at his state, he's definitely not going, to be very healthy and then high risk. This is Dr. Sulna. She's a plastic and reconstructive surgeon. And she's always had a challenge of wanting to lose weight, and has always been on the heavy side. She's tried almost everything possible. And TR90 was able to, give her the shape, the confidence, and to be able to fit into the clothes that she wants in 3 months' time. So she's very, very happy, and she's leading a team now, helping people to transform their lives with TR90. So she's also reset her genes as well. We're very, very proud because Richard and Dr. Sulna basically use this TR90. It is the #1 weight loss program in Malaysia and Singapore for 3 years. So it's available globally, worldwide. This is another to my team members. This is Felicia Tan. She's 32, chartered secretary, and Carrie Chia. She's also 51, and she's in the entertainment business. And you can see, their before afters, and so much so that they have actually been awarded by Nu Skin as Live Young Champion Testimonial. So really, let's give them a round of applause. Good job, and Richard, and also Dr. Sulna too. Now, sometimes when you are partnering a company, you want to partner a company that really, is positioned in the world as one of the best in the world. I can't say we're the best in the world, but based on third party, we are the #1 at-home beauty device system brand in the world, and these are our gadgets and innovations. Later, after the interview, I will let you know a sneak peek of something that's coming up that is very, very exciting, that you can be a pioneer of. In terms of science and technology, we're not just talking about, trust me, the product works. We have 32 US patents protecting our technology, 91 scientific posters, 26 published scientific articles. So this is a company that is by far, very serious about science, and we treat science very, very seriously. So there is certain value and benefits and technology in our products. That's why they work. That's why you see Richard. That's why you see Dr. Sulna transform. Is there a market? Do people buy our products? Well, let me tell you this. The brand, ageLOC brand alone, is now worth more than $10 billion US, in terms of the products that we have developed, as well as the market demand of people who want high quality, high technology products that are effective and that work. So there is definitely a market for this. And the question is, are people looking for opportunity? Absolutely, absolutely. Some of you here today joining are looking for opportunity. Some of you are considering it. And there are many, many people out there, especially in this current situation and economic situation. They're all looking for a plan B if not a career change, if not something that will give their life back, so that they can become the fresh and juicy orange and not the leftover for their family. And if that's what you are looking for, then welcome. This is a home for you. Well, today we're very, very lucky, we're very privileged to have one of our top speakers, top leaders in Asia and globally as well, to share with us. And I'm going to ask her some questions and kind of hear her story. And it's a very, very inspiring journey that she has. She used to work for she's a PR officer for a very famous beauty brand in Hong Kong, and she's a mother of two, and this is just some of her transformations, and I think the story that a lot of people know and I'll touch upon is that when she was going for certain titles, she was pregnant at the same time. And can you imagine, going for this kind of building her business while carrying babies in both different times and having beautiful daughters at the same time. So that's her husband. Is Ronald. I know him, and you can see his transformation. He's a lawyer, a partner of a law firm, and both of them are full time in the business. And things that really inspire me is that it's not just her lifestyle, but the work ethic that she has and the ability to achieve the results that she has truly is inspiring. And this is a trip where Nu Skin, provided them this opportunity to select their own. I'm not too sure how to read this brand or watch, and I know that it's a very famous brand nonetheless. And she has a very, very inspiring team. I've listened to many of her leaders sharing, and all of them, a duplication of her as well, her attitude and her achievements and her success.